Hello, my name is Kayla Wilford, and this is my evaluation of beak wiping in the common crow, the scientific name Corvus brachyrhynchus. So what is beak wiping? It's important to remember that the terms beak or bill are interchangeable. Beak or bill wiping as a behavior is defined by Clark, 1970, as a rapid withdrawal of the beak from base to tip, generally on each side on a foreign surface for any single instance or repeated. Here is my causational hypothesis. Engaging in stickier foods causes crows to use abrasive surfaces to clean and free the bill of any debris which may be stuck and lead to decay. Cuthill, Witter, and Clark, 1992. Here we see two crows who were recently foraging in a field in the Hope Cemetery in Barre, Vermont. They spent 5 or 6 minutes picking through the grass, picking up various items, and turning over large lumps of mud and grass. They then flew into the tree across the street, and you can see them here in the middle of the screen, wiping their beaks on their perch. One will quickly move to the other, there we go, and wipe its beak again. Here is my developmental hypothesis. Crows have learned from previous experiences in their lifetimes that being flushed can lead to interactions with predators, which in turn promotes the display of beak wiping as a warning to potential enemies and threats. Clark, 1970. Here we will see a crow who was flushed from the ground into the trees in Hope Cemetery, Barre, Vermont. It hops from one branch to another before a short display of beak wiping. Here's my evolutionary hypothesis. Crows have learned from previous generations that beak wiping releases preening oil, which is an olfactory signal for social interactions among members. Whitaker, Reichard, Julie, Battle, and Zeichenfuss, 2014. Here we see two crows who are perched near each other before one crow hops closer to the adjacent one and does a quick display of beak wiping. Here's my functional hypothesis. Crows use beak wiping as a function to increase their chances of survival by maintaining the shape and sharpness of their beaks to target a certain prey. McGlashan, 2019. Here we will see a crow who will spend quite a bit of time wiping their beak on their perch. This video is a short video of about 2 minutes long, where it's been briefed into 20 or 30 seconds. The crow spends quite a bit of time wiping each side of its beak on the branch. Here is my relation to the Cogbooks modules, neurobiology, hormones, and behaviors. External stimuli result in the release of social hormones like oxytocin. This release in oxytocin is used to stimulate the simulation of beak wiping on an object, which is, in turn, used to send olfactory messages secreted by the urbigeal gland. Here we see a crow who seems to be wiping its beak on something but doesn't really make contact with anything. We see the same crow in another 2 instances exhibiting this behavior. Here's the last instance. All right, thank you so much for following along. Here are my references for the presentation.